Battle 6. So Battle 6, I have to say, was my favorite battle of the entire weekend for several reasons, including the fact that I cried. So prior to Battle 6, we ended up my women's heat ended up having a 3-hour break in between Battle 5 and Battle 6, because we were just the last heat of the entire weekend. So it gives you like 3 hours to like think about what's about to happen, right? This battle was really complex, but here's the thing that got me. There was a bare bones bag in this battle that was around 100 pounds. Because of my back, I was incredibly nervous to even attempt to pick up this bare bones bag. So I was like mentally trying to think of how I was going to do this. Like, was I going to drag it? Was I going to try to pick it up? Like, I don't know the technique for this bare bones bag. I've never done it before. There was a lot of stuff going through my head, and I honestly was just scared. And so I had all that time to think about it. And then as the battle was creeping up, I think that I was physically tired. I think that I was scared. And then I just think I was scared for my back. The battle boss, when we were lining up for our heat, started talking to me, and the battle boss is also a friend of ours who also has like this very father figure leadership role. And so he starts talking to me, and I'm like, awesome, I'm crying. So I just started crying. And it's not funny, but it's kind of funny. The funny thing about me crying is that I cry about twice a year, and nobody knows when it's gonna happen, including myself. Like, I don't get any warning that I'm gonna start crying. It literally just starts happening, and it just happened to be at the tactical games during Battle 6. So I'm crying. I like get myself together just enough to get the battle started. So on 3, 2, 1, go. You pick up the bare bones bag. I decided to go for it. I successfully picked it up. I was instantly in a lot of pain. My entire left side of my body was aching really bad, from my hip to my psoas to my low back. And I was half crying this entire time throughout the battle, so thank God for sunglasses. But I was successfully able to pick up the bare bones bag. So you take the bare bones bag, you drop it, you do a rope climb, you come down. You grab a pistol mag, you pick up the bare bones bag again, you take that down to the firing line. At the firing line, you load your rifle mag, which I believe had 10 rounds, and now you had to take, I don't know what this thing's called, but the barricade, right? So you have to go under the left side of this barricade and shoot right-handed. So I got into like an urban prone style position. For women, A, C, and B zone hits all counted. So 10 shots on that, get back up, and then you need to pick up your farmer carry. So you pick up the farmer carry. Again, it was 35 pounds on the left side and 25 pounds on the right side. So I think that's 130 pounds, something like that. So you take up the farmer carry, you farmer carry it down. The farmer carry hurt me as well physically. So there's like the heavy stuff of this battle was like a very physical and mental challenge for me, just being in pain. And so I believe I was like half crying on this one as well. And you could like see it in the video when I screenshot. So I'm like crying, taking the farmer carry down. You drop the farmer carry, you drop your pistol mag, the one that you just shot, you pick up a rifle mag. Pick up your farmer carrier again, you go back to the firing line. Now, on this one, you again need to shoot underneath the barricade on the left side, right-handed on the rifle. So I got into an urban prone style position again, and I started shooting. And then I had a malfunction. So Derek was there to help me like walk through the process, but again, a note about dry fire training, the only reason I know how to clear malfunctions is because I've done it in dry fire training. So I had a malfunction, I tapped the mag, racked, and then I noticed that the charging handle wasn't going back in. I took a look, I had a double feed malfunction. I've never had a double feed malfunction ever, pistol or rifle. So I start freaking out because I know it's gonna take me a long time to like get this together, but I took the magazine out, charged the handle. After I had accomplished that, in my head, like, I know every shot counts, and so I wanted to find the 2 rounds that came out, put them back in the mag, put the mag back in, and then take my shots. So I ended up doing that, got back into urban prone position, had to like wiggle my way through and find, you know, the optic to the target again, took my shots, got back up, went back to the bare bones bag, picked that up, and then you kind of just keep doing that. So on my 3rd round of pistol shots, it was now underneath the barricade on the right side, but you have to shoot left-handed. I've never shot left-handed on pistol, so it was really awkward, and I just went for it. And every shot I took, I'm like, oh, I don't know where that's going, but I'm pretty sure that's like somewhere in the berm, not even close to my target. So I finished that out, got done with that, and then I ended the time cap with taking my farmer carry down one more time, and then the battle was over. I started walking up to my judge to see if I had hit any of the targets, because I was still like half crying this whole time. And so I was like, did I hit any? I ended up hitting 29 out of 30 shots, so maybe I should just like continue crying during battles in the future. I don't know, but I was like in pain, happy that I was able to pick up the bare bones bag, and then I was like happy that I actually made some shots. So I just started crying again, and I just walked away and like had some time by myself. But the reason that this battle was my favorite was for so many reasons. I love the physical aspect of it. I love the complex shooting aspect of it. Like, you have to shoot in all these different positions, and you have to use your right hand and your left hand, and you have to be able to clear malfunctions, and like all this stuff was going on. And I just love the mental aspect of that complexity. And I also kind of like that I cried during this battle, because it's one of those things in life where it's like, I want to do things that make me feel raw emotions, and I definitely felt this raw emotion. And not only that, but like I was scared that I was gonna mess up my back and just be in a severe amount of pain. Like, I was in pain, but it wasn't at the level that it has been, and I was able to work through it, and then I just suffered the consequences later. But I was just happy that I did it. And I think that's like kind of the whole point of the tactical game. It's like, if you finish, you finished, right? And it's an accomplishment in itself. So that was the Battle 6 recap. By far my favorite battle of the entire weekend.